What if the Dodgers' next move isn't the superstar signing everyone expects, but a hidden strategy that could quietly reshape the entire 2025 season? What if the real game changer isn't the biggest name on the market but the smartest, most unexpected decision the front office makes behind closed doors? And what if this one move ends up being the difference between another early playoff exit and a championship run? Fans think they know what's coming, but what if everything is about to flip in a completely different direction? Let's break down the question everyone is suddenly asking. Everyone thinks the Dodgers are gearing up to make another massive superstar splash, but insiders are saying something completely different. While fans expect the usual headline-grabbing signing, the front office is reportedly targeting a move that looks small on the surface but could create a much bigger impact than anyone realizes. It's the kind of strategy that goes against fan expectations but aligns perfectly with what championship teams actually do. Instead of chasing flash, the Dodgers may be chasing foundation. And that contrast between what people want and what the team needs is exactly where this story gets interesting. Something big is happening inside the Dodgers front office, and almost nobody saw it coming. A quiet meeting, a sudden shift in strategy, and a new target emerging from out of nowhere. It's the kind of behind-the-scenes move that never leaks this early. Yet here we are with a hint that the Dodgers are preparing a decision that could shake up the entire offseason. No big names have been announced, no media alerts have been sent, but the signs are there if you know where to look. And what this move leads to might be even bigger than the move itself. Before we get into this big Dodgers update, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking news, rumors, or insider leaks. And trust me, what we're talking about today isn't just another random rumor. This is a real leak from someone connected to the Dodgers front office, and it reveals the next major free agency move Los Angeles is preparing to make. Fans are buzzing, insiders are whispering, and the entire league is watching because this move could reshape the Dodgers' 2025 season and possibly define the next few years of the franchise. Here's what's going on. According to a trusted insider, the Dodgers front office has shifted their focus toward a very specific type of player in free agency, and it's not the name anyone expected. Most people assumed the Dodgers would chase another superstar, maybe another dominant pitcher, or even try to bring back a familiar face. But the information coming out now says their next big move is far more strategic, and way more surprising. The insider claims the Dodgers have locked in on a player who fills a critical competitive gap the team identified during internal postseason reviews. This wasn't a quick decision or a reaction to fan pressure. The coaching staff and analytics team have been studying this for weeks. They reportedly believe last season exposed one weakness that cost them tight games, created late-inning problems, and forced Dave Roberts to push the roster past its limits. And now they're targeting exactly the type of player who fixes that issue instantly. Here's the shocking part: the player is said to be a high-value, disciplined veteran free agent whose market has been unusually quiet. That silence is why the Dodgers feel they can move in and make a deal before other teams catch on. This player is known for leadership, postseason experience, and the type of versatility Dave Roberts loves. He's not the guy who grabs headlines, but he's the one who changes playoff moments. And if there's one lesson the Dodgers know too well from painful elimination games to bullpen collapses, it's that postseason reliability is priceless. Fans have already started guessing, and while the exact name hasn't leaked, the profile is clear. This is someone who has won before, knows pressure, and delivers in big moments. More importantly, he's the type of presence the Dodgers lost when certain veterans left or retired. Last season proved that star power alone doesn't carry you through a 7-month grind in a stressful October. You need glue guys, steady voices, and someone who keeps the team grounded when things go sideways. What makes this leak even more interesting is the contract structure the Dodgers are preparing. It's reportedly flexible, incentive-based, heavy on postseason rewards, and still leaves the team room to chase bigger moves later. The phrase being used internally is smart aggression, meaning they want to act fast, push hard, and beat rivals before the winter meetings heat up. The urgency is real because teams like the Giants, Padres, and even a surprising AL contender have started checking in on the same player. The Dodgers don't want a bidding war. They believe they recognize the player's value before anyone else, and they want to finalize the deal quietly before the rest of the league wakes up. Another key detail: this signing isn't meant to replace anyone already on the roster. It's meant to stabilize and elevate the team. The Dodgers know they already have superstar talent. They know Ohtani changes everything. They know Mookie leads. They know Freddie is consistent. But what they lacked last season was that reliable presence during low-scoring games, extra innings, and late-game chaos. This move gives them insulation protection against disaster when injuries hit or the bullpen gets shaky. Sources also say this could trigger a chain reaction. After this signing, the Dodgers may immediately go after a second move, possibly adding a frontline pitcher or a high-upside bat. That's the multi-layered strategy they're aiming for: strengthen the foundation first, then go after the big-name talent. The insider also said the Dodgers have already talked to a few current players to get their input on this possible signing. It sounds unusual, but the Dodgers do this when they're targeting someone with a leadership role. They want instant chemistry, and according to the report, the clubhouse reaction was extremely positive. Several players said the same thing: "We need someone like that." This move also connects to Ohtani's long-term vision. Ohtani wants stability, toughness, and a roster that stays competitive year after year. The Dodgers know this, and they're building the team around maximizing these next few seasons of the Ohtani window. Bringing in a veteran who helps maintain calm and consistency is exactly the kind of move Ohtani values. One more detail: the Dodgers plan to keep this signing completely quiet until the last moment. No teasing, no leaks, no hints. They want the announcement to drop out of nowhere, the kind of news that instantly blows up social media. They've done it before, and they love that impact. When you put all the pieces together, it's clear why this move feels huge. It may not be the splashiest signing, but it's the kind of move championship teams make, strengthening the base before anything else. Almost every recent World Series team had that one veteran who wasn't the star but was the glue holding everything together. The Dodgers want that guy. And here's the final part of the leak: the Dodgers are preparing for a pivot point in free agency. Once this signing is complete, they'll reevaluate their entire offseason plan. Depending on how things shake out, they could pivot to pitching, go after a bigger bat, or even explore a major trade. This move is the first domino that sets up everything else. So what does this mean for Dodgers fans right now? It means the front office is working quietly and strategically on something big. They're not wasting time. They're not panicking. They're not reacting to social media noise. They know exactly who they want and why they want him. And according to the leak, the Dodgers could be just days or even hours away from making their next major move. If this signing happens the way it's being described, fans can expect more depth, more leadership, calmer late-game moments, and a more balanced roster ready to make a real championship push. And this won't stop them from going after even bigger names later this winter. That's the latest on the Dodgers' leaked next move. And trust me, this offseason is only getting started. If you want instant updates the moment this deal becomes official, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking Dodgers news. This offseason is about to get crazy.